Hello there, my name is Matthew Vandeputte, or Vandeputte. I am a Belgian/Australian time-lapse photographer, and today I'm teaching you how to build out your personal brand. Building out your personal brand means covering all your bases and letting people know what you're about. The long-term goal is to have people recognize your work or your creation before they even spot your name. When someone finds you online, be it on social media or your website or a post about you, whatever, it needs to be immediately clear what you are about. Are you a landscape photographer? Maybe you just specialize in seascapes. Do you shoot portraits? Are you a studio photographer? Do you do events? Food? Or are you a great all-round shooter that offers everything in one go? Make sure that people know what you're about when they find you. This is where your social media channels come in very handily, because they will work like little portfolios, except they're spread out over a bunch of different websites. On social media, you need a username, and now just make your life a bit easier and find a username that is easy to remember, doesn't have too many syllables, and doesn't have any crazy numbers or like dots and underscores in it. You want your photo or your logo that you're using as your profile photo to really stand out from the rest, and it has to be uniform across the board so that when people find you on Twitter or on TikTok or on Instagram, that branding is instantly recognizable. Make sure that all your profile descriptions have your location, your name, and how to reach you in there. Nothing's more annoying than finding a creator wanting to work with them but not knowing how to get in touch with them. Also, this might seem super basic, but make sure that your profiles are set to public. Besides all these social media channels, you really do need a website on which people can find more information about you. Social media channels come and go, but your website is, or at least should be, permanent. Provide a little bit of info about yourself so people can get to know you. Talk about the work you've done in the past, talk about the work that you're doing now, talk about things that you want to be doing. Just make sure that people get to understand who they're looking at. On top of a website which has a portfolio and a little bit about you, it is also a really good idea to start collecting people's names and email addresses. A great way to do this is by starting a newsletter. Now, you want to offer people something in return for subscribing to your newsletter, and this can be anything. This can be a little PDF or an ebook or a little video. Keep in mind that as long as you keep adding value to people's lives, they'll be happy to have you around. Now, why this newsletter? It's the direct way into people's mailboxes. As I mentioned earlier, social media channels, they're not forever, they come and go, happens all the time. But a newsletter, a direct way into someone's email inbox, that lasts forever. When is the last time that you've changed your email address? Besides all that, it is important to build a community. Find people that are like-minded, that enjoy creating the same stuff as you, and engage with them. Maybe come up with some collaboration ideas. You should also start a hashtag that people can use. For example, I've got hashtag MattJoesFeature on Instagram. People add that to their posts, I see it, and they might get featured in my newsletter. In the end, it is very important to remember to stay consistent, both in your style and what you create, as well as your posting frequencies, such as the nature of social media. You gotta stay on the radar to stay relevant. Cover all your bases and you will be where you wanna be in no time. Or in a long time. That's just the reality of it. It can take a very long time, but at least you're doing good work.